Get ready for an epic journey throughout the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! In this series, we'll start with the basics and work our way up, exploring each era of the game, opening packs, building decks, and dueling with classic and modern cards. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, this series is for you. So stick around because the heart of the cards are calling, and together we will become true duelists. Welcome to the Garbage Lords Progression Series. Hey, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Garbage Lords Progression Series. So today I have to start by apologizing. That is right. So for this episode, this is a little bit after, but for this episode, my microphone was just not working for some reason. Did not record any of my audio, recorded the game audio, recorded Zach's audio, but did not record mine at all. So we're going to do a little bit of introduction here. You'll see my polls and you'll see the games, obviously, but if I'm silent throughout the entire thing, now you know why. So it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. So let's go ahead and talk about the Lost Millennium. So we're just going to go through this kind of quickly. Starting here in the Ultra Rares, there's not really any that are good. I really want Thunder Giant. However, there's a good chance it's not even good enough to build around. This card is really nice because it is essentially just a Raigeki break every turn, as long as the monster has less than 2400 attack. Flame Wingman is a very popular card from the anime, but it is just overall not great. Reshef is kind of brain control, and Ancient Gear Golem is just bad. In the supers, we have Wing Karibo, which does have some support cards in the next set, but again, not good, really just anime moments kind of thing here. Mega Rock is a good card. Master Monk is also a good card. Card of Sanctity is not a good card. Brain Control is the card of the set. We will be probably hard rolling for this, considering this is the last episode. We get to use our redoer tickets before we refresh them for the GX portion of the series. Ultimate Insect level 7 might go nicely with our Ultimate Insect level 5s if we were going to play it, but we're not. Into the rares, there's not a ton we want. Hero Signal is funny for hero decks. DD Survivor is good for Macro Monarch, but we actually have to get to Macro Monarch. In the commons, we have the introduction of the Elemental Heroes, if that wasn't obvious, none of which are good. Now, granted, Clayman's a 2k defender, but we're far beyond that. Sparkman is a 1600 light, but again, we're pretty far beyond that. Apart from that, we have some new Pac-Man cards in Medusa Worm and Guardian Statue. We also have some interesting rock support in Dummy Golem, which is essentially just creature swap. Mine Golem, which is kind of it's a good defender, and it also does damage. We have the introduction of the Battery Man, the Death Wombat to reflect burn damage. King of the Skull Servants would be very cool if either of us had a playset of Skull Servant, but we don't. Other than that, that's about it. So let's go ahead and get on into today's opening.
Alright, so last week definitely could have gone a little bit better. We just had a ton of outs and we just didn't draw them. That's Yu-Gi-Oh! Though. So, we are now in the Lost Millennium, and we do get 30 packs of this. Honestly, I don't know what I would want out of this. I mean, of course, both of us want BrainCon, and I would like to play a Mega Rock strategy, but you really need 3 of that to be able to play that. Another cool strategy we could play is Ancient Gear, but it'd probably just be like Beast plus the commons like Soldier. And I mean, that's all that's really out is Soldier, Beast, and the Big Papa. Ancient Gear Golem, and I don't really like Ancient Gear Golem. It's not very good. It's an 8, and that's enough. But anyways, we are going to open up 24 packs to start, and hope that we get some good stuff. First pack, let's go. Burstinatrix, The Jaden's. Oh my gosh, Clayman! An elemental here with a clay body built to last. Rock Bombardment is funny. I don't know why it's loading so slow. Monk Fighter. King of the Skull Servants is also interesting, but we only have one Skull Servant, so we would need a reprint of that, and I don't think that we get one in this series. DD Survivor is pretty decent, but I think we only have one Scout plane, so I don't know if we'll be playing any Macro Monarch. All right, fourth pack, let's go. Ooh, our first super rare, or first holo. We have this. It's not good. The Sphinx cards are just objectively not that great. Ooh, an Alti! Royal Surrender. Activate only when your opponent activates a continuous trap card. Negate the activate. This would be good for Immortal, and it is a rare, so thanks. Pack 6, Batteryman Double A. I really like Batteryman. It's probably one of my favorite strategies. It's not good, but it's funny. Next up we have Master Monk. This is not the worst card, but I don't like it. Guardian Statue, DD Survivor, Medusa Worm, could play Pac-Man, Death Wombat, stop any burn shenanigans he's playing, but I don't know if he has a burn strategy worth mentioning. I've never read this scene or seen this card before. Well, it's face-up defense position on your side of the field. No player can select this card for an attack. Oh, face down. How does that work? That's a rulings nightmare. I don't want to play that just for that. Another DD Survivor. Um, this is my favorite buddy in Master Duel. Ancient Gear Beast. I think that's our first one. Another Master Monk. Sure. Ooh, we got Wingman. Um, I don't know if we're gonna be playing that. What the heck? Final Ritual of the Ancients. Once per turn, discard once. Maybe. If we get another, maybe. I don't know. These are pretty bad. I feel like we're gonna re-roll this. Maybe not. um, I want to re-roll this. I just don't like our pulls. Yes, we'll be losing a Brain Con and our two Master Monk, but I just if we can get multiple Brain Con then I will be extremely happy. And hey, maybe I'll just get punished and not pull anything. So we're gonna open the full 30 here because we are re-rolling this. Flippity doodah. And we already got our Death Wombat back. And we got Golem. I already like that more. Another King of the Skull Servant. Actually, is that our first one? No, it's two. Batteryman double A. I love double A. We also get the Charmers, which are funny. Beast here. More Charmers. Uh, and the Death Wombat. TD Survivor. Mega Rock. Sick. We want multiple Mega Rock at least. If we want to play a strategy surrounding that. No, I'm not doing that. No, thank you. Um, got our wingman back, I guess. We got that Sphinx back. Um, another level 7. I actually think we only have like one level 5, so I don't think that we'll be playing that. Oh no. Another golem. And there's our brain con right at the end. Okay, I was getting really worried. I was like, did we just throw away a brain con? But no, I think that this is objectively better. Like, yes, it was 30 packs, and maybe we could have gotten the 2 Ancient Gear Golems out of the other packs. We essentially traded 2 monks for Ultimate Insect and Mega Rock, and I prefer that, honestly. Um, Out of the commons, I think that we got a place that we only got 2 Clayman? We're doomed! And also only 2 Lone Guardian or Lost Guardian, which is a little unfortunate, and I don't think that we will be playing a Mega Rock strategy just because of that. But we have a playset of Soldier, um, 2 Beast, and then 2 Golems, so we might be playing a Ancient Gear strategy. But yeah, regardless, we're saving this. And I'll see you guys in the deck profile.
Alright, so we are here with the deck, and we are just playing another OTK deck. In all honesty, I just really like Mega Rock. We pulled 3 of it, so we might as well play the boy. Speaking of the boy, from our boy Zach, we had to snatch steal something, and I just decided to snatch steal a second copy of Book of Moon. The reason, you might ask, why I took Book of Moon instead of something like Mirage of Nightmares or any of the other really good cards that Zach has is just simply Book of Moon sees playability from its release to present. I mean, Book of Moon was playable just a few months ago with Kashtira in the format, so I really think that this is the card that has the most staying power and has the most utility throughout the entire series. I'm really trying to look long term with my picks, that's why I took Compulse when I had the Super Rare Wild card, and that's why I'm taking Book of Moon. So, every single card in this deck is a rock monster just to fuel for the Mega Rock. So, Mega Rock Dragon, if you've never read it before, is just a very simple card. Can't be normal summoned or set, can only be special summoned by removing rock monsters from your graveyard, and its original attack becomes the attack of the number of rock monsters removed to summon it, times 700. So if you remove 3, it's a Cyber Dragon, if you remove 4, it's a Mega Monarch, and if you remove 5, it will beat over anything in the game. However, we do have to get to stick. Now, the kind of good thing about this is it will always see an answer. If Zach has a bottomless set, it will always be answered with that. If he has a Compulse, a Wing Blast, anything, it'll always find an answer. And that's where the rest of our deck comes in. We have Dummy Golem, which is a flip monster that's essentially just creature swap. We have Gigantes, which is just a free special by banishing an Earth. Same thing with Rock Spirit. We have Golem Sentry, Guardian Statue, and Medusa Worm, all Pac-Man monsters that are somehow rocks. Medusa Worm pops a face-up monster. Actually, it's just a monster. It's even better than I thought. And Golem Sentry and Guardian Statue are just Compulse. Now, these really just reset the tempo of the game state, but Guardian Statue has 1800 defense, so it'll also stick around for a while. Speaking of 1800 defense, we have Jujitsu Master, which just does the same thing. Basically, these 11 cards just put our opponent back on advantage and try and keep us up on advantage. And if they die, big deal, we're just feeling for Mega Rock. We have Mind Golem, which is just yet another defender, but if it does die, it will burn our opponent for some damage, so just closing the gap between 8000 and Mega Rock OTK. We also have Rock Spirit, as I mentioned before, which is just a free special. It's just worse than Gigantes. Gigantes also just has a second effect where if it's destroyed by battle, which is unlikely given its 1800 attack stat. It will just nuke the board of spells and traps. Speaking of which, we have two Book of Moon, the one Heavy Storm and the one Pot of Grief for our spells. We're really low on spells, but for traps we have a lot. So we have three Mind Crush, which I think when we combine with Compulse, Golem Sentry, and Guardian Statue, and to be honest, Jujitsu Master and Wing Blast, Mind Crush will do a lot of damage for us. Speaking of which, we have Compulse and Wing Blast, and then we have Rivalry of Warlords. As I said before, everything's a rock, so why would we need to play anything else, you know? We have Deslocuta, Swarm of Scarabs, and Swarm of Locusts in case we want to board into a Pac-Man strategy in the side, but as I've said multiple times, without at least two Lakuta, and I would prefer a play set of Locusts, but without those, you can't really do anything. Bait Doll is here to deal with more back row, L-Lab, Needle Ceiling, Saku, and Bottomless. That's all. This deck is yet another OTK deck where we're just trying to push Zach for advantage, and so hopefully we can just clear him out. So let's hope these solid rocks do it. I don't know. Let's get into Zach's deck profile.
Alrighty. So it is very clear that the best thing we could possibly be doing is Monarchs. So this is totally a Monarch deck, I swear. It's not anything else. It's just Monarchs, I swear. I swear. Anyways, this is actually Umi. I love Umi. I always have loved Umi. I played it in Duel Links when the game first came out. And when the new Umi control deck came out, I played it. I picked it up and I played it for a little bit. Even though I do not like control decks, it's not really my style. I played it in general just because I really like Umi. Anyways, we're just gonna jump into the card by card. So we got two Mobius. We're playing this just because it's the best Monarch we have access to right now. Being able to go 2 for 2 rather than 2 for 1, where we tribute a Monarch and pop one thing or rip one card. We tribute, pop two things, so it's a water, and it gains the bonus from Legendary Ocean. Next up, we've got Giga Gaga Gigo. Now this is a 5s. That means that it is able to be summoned. Just normal summon, no tribute required when we have a Legendary Ocean up. And we have access to 2. Fun fact, this is the largest level 5 normal water monster. That is why it was like freaking $10 when the Umi control deck came out, because this was the best thing you could be using for fish sonar. And it never got a reprint. Next up, we have Gaga Gigo, which is Big Boy, Big Water Boy. And then we have Cure Mermaid. Cure Mermaid is the first in our Mother Grizzly summonable monsters. This is the largest thing that we can summon off of Mother Grizzly, being 1500 attack, and it has an effect. We have 1500 vanillas, but this has an effect, so it is automatically better. And plus the life point gain could come up occasionally. Who knows? Then we have Mermaid Knight, another thing that is 1500 attack and can be summoned off of Mother Grizzly. And when Umi is up, not only can it attack twice, but because the only Umi we have access to in this deck is Legendary Ocean, it will gain 200 attack. So it is a 1700 beat stick that can attack twice. That's pretty good if you ask me. Then, of course, we have 2 Mother Grizzly. We have 2, so we're going to play 2. Then we have Yomi Ship. We only have 1, unfortunately. I wish we had multiple. We would be playing multiple if we had them, but we do not. Then we have 1 Aqua Spirit. This is kind of like Gigantes, where you can just banish 1 water and then summon it out. It has the added effect that during my opponent's standby phase, I can target 1 face-up monster they control, change its battle position, and it cannot change its battle position until the end of that turn. That means that if he has a big guy like a Monarch, I can special summon out Aqua Spirit during their standby phase, switch that sucker to defense, and all Monarchs have 100 or 1000 defense. So we can either just beat over it with Aqua Spirit during our turn, or we can tribute for a Mobius, pop whatever back row they have to try and protect it, and then swing in. Then we have Breaker, Breaker, break the back row, Breaker, break, break, break. We need this because he has a lot of back row, and we do not have a lot of good back row removal. So we're playing this even though it's not a water. Same thing with Sangan. Sangan can search basically everything from here to here, so we will be playing it. Then we have our Legendary Ocean package, which is 3 Legendary Ocean and 2 Terraforming. I have 3. I'm only going to be playing 2 because I do not like having 3, especially when we only have 1 field spell available in the deck. If we were playing 6 field spell, I'd be playing 3 Terraforming, but we're only playing 3 field spells, so 2 Terraforming. Next up, we have Upstart Goblin, 2 of them. Playing 38 cards is very nice, and being able to simply go into our other cards just having more consistency is very nice, so we're playing 2. Next up, we've got Lightning Vortex. Solid card. That's why it's limited. I kind of wish we could play 2, but we can't. Then we have our new ad, Brain Con. Now, I wish we had multiple, but I'm not going to complain. I'm just going to be thankful that we were able to pull this out of thin air on the last pack. Then we have 7 tools and Trap Jammer. I'm not playing any other counter traps besides Divine Wrath, simply because I have noticed that he is focusing extremely heavily on Compulse as his main form of removal. And he has also been doing that only in the battle phase. So Trap Jammer is able to get rid of his Compulse, and if he is still playing Saku, then we can get rid of that as well. Next up, we've got 2 Divine Wrath. I would be playing 3, but I want to have a wider breadth or wider selection of traps so that we can adapt better to more scenarios, especially pre-board. Next up, we've got 2 Compulse. I wish we could play 3, but we only have 2. Then we have 2 Saku. Kind of the same thing with the Divine Wrath. We just want to be able to use this to encounter as many scenarios as possible. Next up, we've got 3 Phoenix Wing Blast. We're playing 3 of this simply because I can bounce back or to the top of his deck. It is just target 1 card. It is a discard. I do have to discard for cost, but hey, I need back row removal. Then we have Trap Dust Shoot, so we cannot draw it. Next up, we have in the side, we have Extermination, 2 Bait Doll, 3 Smashing. I played this in the main last episode and honestly didn't like it. I prefer having reactive traps as opposed to proactive spells. Next up, we have My Body. He has not been playing Saku, so I'm going to put My Body in the side for now so that we can retain our life points. Plus, our deck is just an endless conga line of assholes, so we should be able to succeed in that regard just by overwhelming him with sheer just force of will at this point. Then we have the 1 of Book of Moon. It is limited at this point, I believe, so we're just going to be putting it in this side. Then we've got Magic Drain and Magic Jammer. If he's playing a heavy spell deck, we'll put these in, but I don't think he will be. Then we have 2 Bottomless. Bottomless is just a good card. If he's playing a Chaos deck, we'll put this in. That's about it. Next up, we've got the last Saku and the last Divine Wrath. That's the deck. I hope that it can perform, and I will see you guys in the games. I think the Heat Death of the Universe will happen before I win another RPS. Yeah. I mean, I told you about just how good my luck is with any sort of RPS or die rolls. I was like, why do I have 6 cards? I will set 2 and pass it. I wish. No. Oh my. Wow, that's quite a lot. Stand by anything? All right, man. Well, I mean, I guess it could be worse, but I'm gonna just sack the Mobius, and I'm gonna target these two. Oh, also Sangan Surge. Correct. Okay. Mobius back to hand. Oh, that's a good card. Um, I don't know what I want here. I mean, this is gonna completely give away what I'm playing, but whatever. Oh yes, Hero Monarch with the Mother Grizzly. I'm a set, activate. I did already normal summon to hand with this mystery card. I'll just set and pass then. No. All right, I'll draw. Standby, main. I'm pretty content with this as well. I'm gonna break or break. I do not care about that. Actually, I kind of do. I'm gonna go battle. I'm gonna swing here. What? Oh, you okay? I know what you're on. Main two. I will set one and pass. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. Okay. Standby main. Oh, what? No, I can't let that happen. I legitimately cannot let that happen. I'll go battle. I'll swing into the new set. What? I feel like I'm getting mega rocked right now, and I don't appreciate it. Okay. Sure you don't want to put back my breaker so I can break or break? I would very much like that. Setting both of them? Yeah, okay. Gosh, I wish I had Dark Hole. Standby main. True. All right, I'm gonna set one. I'll normal Mermaid Knight. I'm gonna go battle and swing into this one. What the fuck? What the fuck? I'll swing into this one. Let's get entire knowledge on everything. Um, this is extremely annoying. I'm just gonna tell you right now. Oh, give me breaker. Give me breaker. Give it to me. Stand by main. So could I read Golden Century real quick? Okay. So this is what we do. This is really fucking annoying. Um, we got floor back row. Actually, I'm gonna set this as well, and then I'll pass. Give me breaker. Give it to me. Give it to me. Mhm. All right, it's in hand. Okay, I'll draw. Stand by main. I got a bunch of stuff that just doesn't do anything. Um, I'm gonna just swing out a Mermaid Knight and pass. Hmm. Hmm, that's fun. Okay, okay, I'll take 5. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Stand by main. I am going to normal. Uh, hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna normal summon Cure Mermaid. I'll go battle and I'll get rid of your stupid worm. Yeah. I will then pass. Hmm. It all does stuff, just not right now against friggin' the worst Pac-Man deck I've ever seen. Yep. 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 Okay. Ah, okay. Hmm. I'll take it. Okay. Hmm. I'll draw. Stand by main. I'm gonna Terra here. Okay. Um, this is not fun. Um, I'm going to set, and then I hate that this is the play, but I'm going to activate Calm Pulse. Hmm. And then I'm going to it goes to top of deck. And then I will pass. Hmm. I'll draw. Stand by main. We'll Terra again. I wish I was drawing anything else. Maybe. We'll see. I mhm. I'm going to sack Grizzly for Mobius. Whoops. I would like to target. Um. Mhm. No response. I'll pass. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. I'll take it. I'll take it. I will Saku that. Yep. Um, I'm gonna pass here. Okay, yeah, you got it. Double gold Sentry to start is just the fucking worst. I will go first. So I can not draw the best parts of my deck again. All right, this is all right. You take 1,000. And no. I finally drew it. Keep that shit out. That's the most annoying thing here. It's not fun. I'll draw. You know, I'm just a generous guy. I'll give you another 1,000. I will activate Legendary Ocean, flip up, and go battle. I'll swing in. It'll go top. Pass it to you. Oh, trust me, he's coming for you. This one? All right. There goes a Divine Wrath. I'll draw. All right, I'll draw. Stand by main. Um. Hmm. Yeah, I'm just gonna flip them up, and then I'll set one additional card and pass. Okay, I'll draw. Stand by main. Hmm. Okay. Sounds good. I'll go battle, and I'll swing in. Yeah, you gained. No. Um. Main two. Hmm. Okay. This is the play. I'm going to activate Wing Blast, sending to target. Mhm. I will then special summon Spirit. And I will sack for Mobius. I'm gonna target these two. I'll pass here. I wonder what it could be. I'll draw. Anything in standby? Main? I'll swing it to battle. Swing. I will actually opt to lose Mobius. I'll swing in here. Okay. Main 2. But this is Big Papa. Pass. Okay. For Gigantes. The worst one. Okay. I mean, you could try. Okay, I'll draw. Stand by main. I'm going. Oh. Nope. I'm gonna go battle and I'm gonna swing into the face down here. Uh, that's annoying. I'll just go main 2 and I'll pass. I'll take 5. Yep. I'll draw. Stand by main. I'll set and pass. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'll draw. Stand by main. Turn mermaid. And I know this can beat over your stupid guy. I'll go main 2 and I'll pass. I despise everything about this situation. They should. I don't know. I'm pretty stupid. Okay. I'll draw. And then in my standby phase, I will gain 8. Um, main one. I mean, screw it, battle. I despise you so much. Um, main two. I will set one, pass it to you. Mm-hmm. Okay. Draw. Stand by main. Pass. Mm-hmm. I'll draw. Stand by main. Oh, actually, I have gained eight twice. I'll go battle, swing into the unknown, right into your gold entry. Yep, I knew. Mm-hmm. I will pass here. Mm-hmm. I don't like you, so I'm going to get that shit out of here. Okay, I'll draw. Stand by. Ah, yes. Thank you. Main. Second verse, same as the first. What the fuck? Okay. Here. And then that's destroyed. Uh-huh. Main two. I mean, I got another guy. Mm-hmm. I'll draw. Stand by main. I'll get it out. I will take two. I will opt not to attack again. Mhm. I'll draw. Stand by main. I'll set and pass. Hit concede. I mean, I got higher life points, time in the round, and all that jazz. I'll draw. Stand by main. All normal summoned and overlay for Utopia. I just can't wait till we get out of this format. Specifically, set BS pass. I'll draw. Stand by main. I'll get another. I have so few cards in my deck, my goodness. Set and pass. Yeah, they're somewhere. Mm-hmm. That's my job. Um, you will not get anything. Seems a little superfluous. Okay, I'll draw. Stand by main. I mean, I like gaining life points. Pass. Okay, I'll draw. Stand by, I will gain 8. I am going to go main. I will activate Wing Blast targeting rivalry. Yes. Okay. I will then normal summon. And then I will go battle. I'll swing into Mind Golem. I will take 5. And then I will pass. I will Dust Shoot and stand by. Hmm. I'll send back the Gigantes. I mean, it could be just a 4,500 Mega Rock. I do, and it clearly is actually there. Pass. All right, draw. Stand by main. Our normal breaker, and I will break this one. Because I'm mean. That okay. I have no response at this moment. If you're gonna do it in that order, then I'm gonna seven tools the needle ceiling, and this is set. Oh, and I need to gain 8. Mm-hmm. Um. Hmm. I will then proceed to battle. I will swing into Gigantes. Cost. Target. No response. Target. Chain 3. Pulse target Gigantes. Okay. So, yep. Gigantes will go back to hand. This will go to hand. This will go to top of deck. I will redeclare. I will take 5. Yep, 17 and 16. I have normal summoned. I normal breaker. Um, I'll pass. Yep, it goes to grave. Gosh, that was an insane top deck for you. My goodness. The best top deck. Meanwhile, I haven't seen a single one of my bait dolls. Okay. Okay. Mhm, mhm. Okay. 16. Oh yes, 150. Yep. I'll draw. Anything in standby? Yep. I'll go main. I'll switch to defense and pass. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. I'll take 28. I'll set and pass. I will sink and search. Okay. I'm gonna add Grizzly. I'll draw. Stand by main. I'll set and pass. Mm-hmm. I'll draw. Stand by main. I'll pay dull it. Yep. Okay. You have. Okay. I will set a pair and pass. Mm-hmm. I will compulse the Mega Rock. I'll draw. Stand by main. I'll swing out this boy. I'll go battle and I'll swing into the unknown. You can have this. And I'll pass. Mm-hmm. 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 Yep. Mm-hmm. I'll draw. Stand by main. I will set a pair and pass. Mm-hmm. I do also have a playset of Wing Blast. You should attack and just find out. Yeah. Okay. I'll draw. Stand by main. I will set two more and pass. Hmm. Okay, I'll draw. Stand by main. I'll set another and pass. Your board is just as clogged as I want it to be. Hmm. I'll draw. Stand by main. I'll pass. Hmm. Which one? Okay. Um, I will change. No, you got it. I forgot heavy was legal. If it wasn't for the rivalry, I had. I'm just telling you, my hand for a bit was just, just absolute garbage. It was three Mermaid Night. If it wasn't for rivalry, I was gonna swing over the Mother Grizzly. Mother Grizzly, bring out Yomi ship, and then that was my way to clear anything. Saku, you did have the read that this was a trap dust shoot and then a divine death. I was also waiting for this card that I just didn't draw ever. I was just drawing the worst I ever possibly could. Because like if I drew Minecon, I could have taken Mega Rod, swung into the Gigantes, blown up the rivalry, and then I would have been just set. But I just never saw it. I never saw it. You kept on seeing like the most insane deck, and I kept on seeing the worst parts of mine. It just that's Yu-Gi-Oh. But I mean, it's been two episodes in a row of that, and it's a little bit frustrating. But I think that your deck just hard countered mine simply because a lot of the water monsters at this time are really small. Like we only have access to stuff like Mermaid Knight, which is 15, Kira Mermaid, which is another 15. It's like yes, we have the Gaga Gigos, but like they're not fantastic. Like, they're okay. Yeah. So I had a guaranteed brain control, but I decided, a second brain control would be really good. Plus, the stuff that I got out of the set, like my high end, I had a lot of high end, but it was like um I got like two ultimate insects level sevens. I got friggin' the Sphinx super, one of those, and then I got two Master Monk, and I just was like, nah. Oh, and then I got out of my ultras, I think I got out of the first one, I got the ritual, which is just terrible, and then Flame Wingman, which is okay, but I don't think that fusions are very good right now.